Rookie errors.
Big mistakes. Let's avoid them. Welcome to this week's Dirt Shed Show with Rich Payne.
And Martyn Ashton.
And yes, we've got Doddy on the couch.
Evening all.
It's all happening. This one's a great one because we're going to talk about some things we've all done. Yep. But if you're a beginner out there, this might help you. And if you're like us, more experienced but still made mistakes, well, we can learn from it. It's all about those rookie errors, those big expensive mistakes you could make so easily, and we've all made in the past. Rich, you must have done a few of these in your time.
Many, sadly, and still
Doddy,
a couple.
Doddy, not even you.
Never. None.
Honest?
Probably everything I can see on the list.
Right, okay. So we've got some classics we're going to talk about, and maybe a couple of ways you could avoid it, simple thoughts about it. And we're going to start with choosing the wrong bike size. Now, Doddy's got a view on this that means it might not be too bad, because what's your foot? You grow into?
You grow into it. Well, I think that's a line parents used to say, you'll grow into it. But then you always see like kids riding around on 21-inch frame bikes, and their parents are shorter than the kids already. You're like, you're not really going to grow into that, are you?
No.
Your dad's really short? Like, think about it. Think about it.
Think it through. But buying the right bike, buying the right wrong bike size is pretty easy to do, isn't it?
It's a minefield of numbers out there. Yeah. So actually trying to choose the right one when you've got reaches and wheelbases and God knows what is actually pretty tough.
Can anyone else hear that doorbell ringing?
I think it's on your phone, Martin.
I think someone's at my door.
Professional people here actually.
Yeah,
the phones are silent.
There is someone at my door.
Who's at the door?
Let's see. Hey Claire, will you just give us a moment?
Sort it out, Claire.
We're trying to film here and the doorbell's going off in the dirt shed. Claire, you're literally on the Dirt Shed Show right now. Look, that's you there.
No swearing, you're live to millions of viewers.
Unless you've ridden a bike, like a mountain bike before, it's hard to choose the size because you don't know. Some of us do like a slightly smaller bike, so a medium might work when you really should have a large, things like that. Doddy, you've done a video over on Tech.
We have indeed.
On how to choose the right bike size. So, first thing I'd say is maybe check that out if you're about to buy a bike for someone for Christmas, because Doddy knows how to do it. But otherwise, it's sort of coming down to experience and then what feels right for you.
It is. But it does actually lead nicely onto our next one as well, because our next sort of rookie error that I'm sure we've all done it back in the day is listening to random forum advice online. You know, there's tons of them out there, isn't there? Loads of forums, and you can get down the old mine shaft of advice, and there's so much going on, and everyone's got chipping in.
Yeah, well, everyone's got a bit of advice.
Yeah.
I sort of know the forums you mean. They're not the sort of obvious places. They are down the rabbit hole a little bit, and maybe it's the less experienced people fronting up as if they're the most.
I just want to throw something out there that quite often, and this is no bad thing, but quite often a lot of the people trying to give you the advice, they're giving you advice on the thing that they've bought, but they will never tell you it's bad because they've invested money in it.
That's a good point.
Don't buy this bike, it's crap.
I never thought about that.
They're
really.
going to be like, no, this is the best bike. It is. It's not as bad as I.
They're trying to justify their purchase, isn't they, in a way?
He's pretty good, isn't he?
He's all right. He knows his tech stuff, this man.
That's true. I do that all the time. What you need is a hat like this, because I bought one. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, this next one, oh my God, we've all definitely done this. But if you're new to mountain biking, try and avoid it for the rest of your life. Doddy, talk us through this. You lube in your chain.
Yeah.
And then what happens
talking about
next?
spray and mist. Well, firstly, don't use spray chain lube if you can really help it. If you're going to be using something to get the water out of your chain, you want to make sure you cover up that rear disc rotor.
Yeah.
Because even indoors, the mist can get all over it, and then your brake just goes. It doesn't do anything.
We've all done it though. I can admit to doing it. I can admit to doing it in the past, annoyingly. You're just like,
I've definitely done it. What do you do? What do you do if you have done it?
If you have done it, well, it depends how much has gone on there. Disc brake cleaner will help. Re-cleaning your bike will help. You need to get it off as quick as possible.
Right.
Basically, so basically wash your bike again.
Yeah, because I guess the worst thing is if it gets onto the pads and then you've kind of like taken the problem from the disc to the pads and then you can't fix it.
We have made videos actually, also over on Tech, on trying to sort of get your pads back from the dead. But it's never guaranteed. It's worth a try. It's worth a try.
What's that bit like? Rubbing them down a little bit.
Rough them up, soak them in alcohol overnight, basically, and then rough up the discs so they're nice and rough.
You could like sit there, have a Negroni, drop
the pads
drop
at the
a pad in
bottom.
it, drink your evening away,
Shot.
get up in the morning, go for a ride. Not bad, not bad.
It revolves around the Negroni.
That's Christmas. All right, next one is buying non-compatible bike parts. This
Guilty.
is very easy to do in mountain biking.
There are so many standards out there. Different manufacturers, different bike standards, wheel size, various diameters of all sorts. It is actually quite tricky.
It makes me think the word standard's not the correct word.
No.
No, it's the most ironically used word in
It is, isn't it?
This is
non-standard.
It's some of the crazy stuff. You know, we use like centimetres and inches all at the
Yeah.
same time. Like, none of that makes any sense.
That's a good point.
I mean, even gravel mountain biking makes no sense. Not that gravel makes sense.
No.
But if your wheel size is in 650B as gravel, it's a mountain bike. If it's
I just
3.5,
thought,
it's just crazy.
Yeah,
That's a really good
3-inch travel, but my bars are 720mm wide. It's like, what?
So, but if your tyres are 2 inches in size, they're known in 2 inch, and they're a mountain bike. If they're under that, they're known in millimetres and centimetres, and it becomes a gravel product. But
Maybe like a 32 tyre or something
Yeah.
like that. Why
makes no
is
sense.
that, I wonder, actually? That's
ridiculous.
I've never really thought
I'm
about
starting
it.
to think you guys have got no
industry is messed
chance. You guys have got no chance surviving
Oh my
this stuff.
goodness, yeah.
I
Well,
like how messed up it is, though.
well, mate, it gives it
Unorganised
character.
chaos.
Yeah,
It gives it character.
home with it.
What's a good example of buying a non-compatible bike park? I suppose buy a bike part. You can get non-compatible bike parks.
true.
I found I was not compatible with them. I did not meet with their floor well. But back to the bike parts. What's a classic one of those that we should all avoid? I guess mixing up your
Wheels?
Shimano's and your SRAMs.
Yeah.
Yeah, your 9, 10, 11 and 12 speeds as
Yeah,
well. They're all
yeah.
slightly different.
Boost and non-boost.
Yeah.
Do you see how it happens?
Yeah.
Do you see
Even
how
the
it
wrong
happens?
type of brake pads in the same manufacturer. You can buy a Shimano brake and it'll be like 3 different styles of brake
Yeah.
pads.
Right, next up, and our final point, I think, is the classic, right? And this is the one. I guess if you're going to take anything from this video, this is the one, okay? Cutting things too short.
Measure twice, cut once.
Oh,
3 times
there you
even if
go.
necessary.
Or measure 5 times,
Yeah,
whatever.
just cut it right.
Yeah,
Make sure you're sure.
neurotically measure it
Yeah.
until you could not be wrong.
I'm pretty sure that Chris on the GMBN's made a few of these over the years, hasn't he?
Chris actually
Yeah.
told me a little anecdote to tell you for this video. He said that he was once set a prototype set of Fox forks, was in a rush because he'd had a big night out, cut them too short,
The steerer.
cut the steerer
Yeah.
too short. Yeah, not the legs.
You
That
just
would,
cut your
that would be madness. There's oil everywhere.
But you never know with Chris
Yeah,
sometimes.
you never know. And basically had to fob Fox off with how he wasn't testing their forks because he'd basically just written them off before he'd even put them on the bike.
Yikes. That's a biggie, isn't it?
Now you can do this with fork steerers. You can do it. I've done it with bars.
Bars are a classic.
I've not only done it with bars. I did it with bars where I did one side shorter than the other, then had to go down.
Oh
had to go down to the shorter
Doing one of those
side,
circles of rice.
so they were the right width but offset.
Wow.
That's a look. That is a look.
Shorten it down. I was like, I hate these bars.
Wow.
The
Special.
worst.
Very
So
special.
please, like Doddy said, measure 200 times, cut once. Nightmare. If you've got a rookie mistake we've missed out and you think you could teach everyone about, hey, why don't you be one of those annoying forum guys and put it down below, and we'll follow your lead. Right, that was a great chat, guys. Thanks very much. Let's get to the news with Tom.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to your weekly news roundup, where I'll begin this week with news of a new Red Bull signing. Yes, the day has finally come for Canadian athlete and Boost bro Jackson Goldstone to don his well-deserved Red Bull lid. From the days of going viral for his run bike trip to school to becoming without doubt the sickest Grom in the Whistler Bike Park, to the present day where he's racking up the wins in the ranks of the junior downhill as well as holding the title of 2021 Junior World Champ, Jackson's progression and love of the sport earns him that coveted helmet. We've heard some interesting rumours about a potential team move for him this year, so there could be some more Goldstone news on the horizon sometime soon. Right, new bikes now. Canyon have launched the new 2022 Torque. It's had a ground-up redesign and can now run either 650B, 29-inch, or a mixture of the two wheel sizes. There are both alloy and carbon versions available, featuring a 498 reach in a large and a 77.5 seat angle in the low setting. Of course, it sports Canyon's triple phase suspension and has all the storage and frame protection bells and whistles you would expect from a 170mm travel super enduro / park / freeride kind of bike. There's a variety of builds, some with air shocks, some with coil, ranging from 2,650 to 5,650 pounds. On to another of our partner brands actually now, Nukeproof, as they've released the Mega and Giga 297 Exo 1 limited edition builds in a striking yellow colour. They're also releasing frame-only options so that you can build whatever you like onto their bikes. Pick up a Descent with a RockShox Ultimate Coil, a Carbon Giga or Mega with a specially tuned Fox X2 factory shock, or Carbon Reactor frame with a DPX2 factory for £2,600. The Cub Scout, the kid's hardtail, ranging between 20 and 26-inch wheel sizes, is also available as a frame for £399 as well. How would you like to win a YT Capra and race support for a year? Well, if you're in the south of the UK, you're actually in with a shot. In the spirit of supporting grassroots racing, YT have sponsored the UK's Southern Enduro Champs race, held about 2 hours from us in the private venue of Minehead, and actually one of my personal favourite rounds of the year. The fastest male and female rider at the event will win a YT Capra Core 3, as well as 2 complete sets of riding gear, mechanical support from the YT mill, and entries to the remainder of the 2022 and all of the 2023 Southern Enduro Series. Seriously good prize there, and awesome to see grassroots racing getting some local love. The Muck-Off Ride Box subscription service has launched. Every 3 months you can get a selection of products tailored to your kind of riding, be that moto, mountain, road or e-bike, delivered directly to your door. So if you're constantly pounding your way through cleaners, greases, lubricants and forgetting to get more, then this is the kind of subscription for you. Check it out at muckoff.com. Crankworx news to close out now, where the summer series has moved to its second stop, the mountain bike hub of Queenstown, New Zealand. The Union's Tahuta Iriki Pine secured his first Crankworx win in the pump track, along with a familiar first place in the event for Kealani Hines, while Sam Blenkinsop and Louise Ferguson dominated in the downhill on a track which had some classic, wet, rutted vibes about it. Right, from the Crankworx Summer Tour of New Zealand to Toff's Winter Tour of the streets of Bath. What have you got for us this week, mate?
Cheers, Tom. Hi, everyone. Right, this week's sickest thing has to be Christian Regal's latest video part for 510. It is so sick. So it's called Crossover, and I guess that's because he used to be like a super sick BMX pro who's now crossed over to mountain biking. I don't know what people's thoughts on that are. Like, I know there's kind of some mountain bike haters about BMX pros coming into mountain biking, but for me, I think it's super sick to see like him and his BMX friends just kind of bringing like they're just looking at it differently, aren't they? Like, just bringing kind of like old school stuff back and new things to mountain bike freestyle. All these cool features they're building is just like so rad to see. Also, hopefully people like Christian getting into mountain biking and riders like Brendon and Selman kind of going into BMX stuff a little bit. Hopefully it just kind of squashes that weird pointless beef that mountain bikers and BMXers have kind of had for so long. I think it's super stupid. Like, it's all bikes, we should all just be having fun. So there is like way too many heavy clips in this video to like name them all, but a few that come to mind that were my favorite is like the drop down to wall ride and the massive huge gap to wall. Like, that was insane. Oh, and they built this like pretty cool like curved wall ride that looked almost like a street spot. But yeah, he's riding on like a 170mm enduro bike. Like, that's super mountain bike. Oh, and then he also did this like insane pole jam tire ride thing. Now in BMX, like a pole jam or tire ride is when you like ride on a pole. But in this, he does it on like a North Shore skinny, like up a tree and over a tree. It's absolutely massive. And it was also sick to see that it was filmed by another BMX legend, Daryl Tocco. He's like a super sick filmer. I think he did a really good job at putting this video together. So yeah, if you haven't seen this video yet, I'd say it's definitely worth checking out. If you've got a BMX friend, send it to them. And if you're a BMX person, send it to a mountain bike friend, because it's super sick and it's definitely worth checking out. As usual, we'll put a link to it in the video caption, which will take you over to their YouTube page. Right, that's my sickest thing this week. It's time to go back to the shed.
Hacks and bodges, hacks and bodges, hacks and bodges.
It's way better when we do that. It's way better.
This is blame Neil for this.
Yes, it's Neil. It's Neil. Blimmin' Neil. Right, okay, let's get into hacks and bodges this week. Some great ones, wasn't it? Some great ones you've sent in this week. Talk us through this one, Rich. Plastic pedals made great again.
Yes, well, as we all know, plastic pedals are slippy at the best of times.
Yes.
So, it doesn't have a name on here, but someone from Singapore basically screwed wood screws into their plastic pedals for grip.
I like
They will annihilate your shins when you slip, but you've got the grip there to begin with, so
He
hopefully you just take.
he has taken the harsh edge off of them.
He has. He's ground like the points off, but I like it. It's if you've more
creative.
budget bikes come with plastic pedals, why not make them a bit grippier and do that for pretty cheap? A good idea.
I'm impressed. I like it. I think it's good.
nice.
Yeah. Weirdly, BMX riders are trying to use plastic pedals.
Yes.
I don't
they
get
do.
it. I don't get it. And
Tough loves the plastic pedals.
yeah, my
doesn't he?
son was like, I need to get some plastic pedals.
I think it's like when you grind, they slide easier.
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's a good one to start. Next one, very simple. I love reusing inner tubes, and this is
Yeah,
a great
this is a good
idea.
one.
Doddy, talk us through this because this is great.
Bikes are easy to scratch when you hang them in a work stand, and the pads on the work stand always they wear out after a while. They get scored as well, so protecting the jaws basically with rubber.
Yeah. So that is Mark in West Reading in Pennsylvania. He could be in line for winning a GMBN race top. Unless this next one's
What
better.
have we got? Let's see.
What we got? It's from Adam.
Wow.
Oh my
This
goodness
is
me.
genius.
Yes.
Do you know what I love? Do you know what I love about this, guys? I can just imagine Adam walking up to his bike, going, broken, drill, undoing the chuck, and just walking away.
It's
like,
great, isn't it? I love it.
I just love the immediacy of it.
But
It's
if you-
great.
If you read what he sent us, he says basically I was gonna drill a 5mm hole and like arrow die and fix something proper in there. And he goes, oh, the drill bit just fitted, so why wouldn't I just leave it in there? I think that's amazing.
It's absolutely brilliant.
I love that.
If not, pretty ugly. That's but in a kind of a cool way.
Bearing in mind it's an e-bike and he went out for a power hour, it's quite fitting, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Power
it really
hour,
is.
so by power tool.
Yeah.
I think it's a hands down winner this week, isn't
100%.
it? Adam, you
Adam,
have
congratulations.
absolutely
That's awesome.
nailed it. No, I should have said drilled it there. Oh, damn.
You've not screwed up here. No, does that work?
Adam, you're a winner. If you guys have got anything to compete with that, then send it in to us at GMBN to the uploader. We love getting this stuff. We do look at all of it, but not all of it makes it onto the show, but it might be you next week, and it could be you winning one of them GMBN race tops. So great prize. Send us your stuff. Caption contest. Here's me last week in the office feeling a little bit insecure.
Hey, what happened there, mate?
Do
what was
you know
going
what?
on in
In
there?
all honesty, right, I just wanted to put that helmet on. I love that helmet.
With
So
the
I just-
headphones?
I just wanted to put it on, so I did.
And the glasses.
Well, those glasses, I've not really found a use for them yet. I've not found a helmet they fit with, so I just find them. I may as well just put a better pair of goggles on.
Fair enough. Well, do you know what?
I couldn't hear much, though. I've got to be honest. Couldn't hear much, but there we are.
Steve Krask. With winter viruses on their way, the team at GMBN take online protection to the next level.
Yes,
Nice.
it all makes sense. It all makes sense. This one from Mike McDonald. He says, when you need to protect yourself in the GMBN offices from the flying stunt
Ah, no.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. That's a good one. What's this next one, Doddy? From
Neon Edge, the office is really going downhill lately.
Oh, I like it.
That's actually really good.
Have you seen Jabu as well? My computer has been crashing a lot lately. I like that play on words.
Not bad.
That's quite clever.
Those last two were sort of like
Pretty smart.
not hilariously funny, but clever.
Yeah, I like that.
Clever. Well, we're giving away one of said stunt mugs.
I feel like Mike McDonald's is pretty close to how dangerous you actually are.
Yes.
Yeah. Which one are you going to go with, Doddy? You give us a winner this week.
I reckon Mike McDonald.
Mike McDonald, you
Yeah.
are a winner.
Congratulations.
Expecting a bit of curve on that, but I didn't get it. Here's this week's caption contest photo. Yes, that's what we want a caption
Whoa.
for. Put it in the comment section down below, and you may be winning Stunt Mug next week. Good luck.
Jesus.
I love that game. Coming up on the channels this
Yes.
week, Doddy, what can we expect and look forward to over on GMBN Tech?
We've got a video all about drivetrain efficiency. I test dirty versus clean just to see how much power and sort of effort you're losing.
What about on that old GMBN? That's a good
Oh, that
channel.
old thing.
That's a good channel.
Do you know what, there's a couple actually. I've got a couple coming out which I'm really looking forward to. A XC race vlog. I got between the tapes for the first time in a couple years, so check that out. And a big one, beginner versus amateur versus pro XC edition as well with Evie Richards coming
Just
out.
that world champion.
Yeah, just
We
that.
love Evie,
Yeah.
she's rad.
Yeah, so that's coming out. It's going to be a good one.
Great stuff coming up on the channel this week. Right, it's time to have a look at Trail Doge. Yeah, time to have a look at your dogs out on the trail. First one is from Amar, and these guys, and this is in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
He's actually hauling there.
They're actually stray dogs.
Flying.
They're just
no
stray
way.
dogs on the trail.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
poor
just
doggos.
joining in on the ride. I quite like that. Next up, we've got Peanut.
Oh, look at
This is
Peanut.
from Andre. This is
Matches the bike.
It does.
Brilliant.
great.
Need Tamil tyres though to get a whole hog.
He looks well up for it. Next up, look at this scrub. This is Ryan and his 2-year-old Kelpie.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Look at
So
that.
cool.
Actually, a full
Little
set.
belly tickler.
He's on there, yeah.
That's quite a big jump, that.
I know.
Yeah,
Dogs
very,
have good
very
suspension.
good. Like that a lot. Look at this night riding. Robert.
That is the coolest angle, isn't it?
Yeah,
Looks like a
what's-
squirrel. It's a squirrel.
Squirrel!
Squirrel.
Squirrel!
It's the tail.
Bushy tail.
The great big bushy
That's
tail.
Robert's trail dog. And last up, we've got, video-wise, this is Sebastio's little Labrador. Mac. Max, it was
Getting
all
lolled
right.
up in a lot.
It was okay.
That's what my old dog was like. Murph, he was just...
And lastly, we've got Noah, who sent in Aussie out on the trail, trying him out for the first time. Nice. A little Labradoodle. I love seeing the trail dogs.
More trail dogs.
Yeah, I've got a great little prize I'm getting together. We're going to be giving out little dog tag, name tags. GMBN Trail Dogs of the Week. So keep
nice.
them coming, people.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like it. I've actually got one somewhere. I'll throw it up on the screen now. I have got a test version. There it is. Should have it with me here right now, but I have got it. It's upstairs. Not that the shed's got us upstairs or anything. It's a real shed. And all.
We're in the garden, obviously.
Yeah. What am I talking about? Anyway, let's get to Bike Vault quickly. Okay, it's time for the Bike Vault. Let's take a look at your bikes. Rich, we need a bell because I've got a bike for you to start.
Okay, here we go. I got a bell for you.
Thought he just called you a bell then.
Well, not for the first time.
Oh dear. Jerome's Nuke-Proof Scout Sport 290. Wow. 29er.
Wow, brave looking bike with the white porcupines on there.
I know, that's a big on front mudguard as well.
Look, I've accepted Tamils. I've got over it, but these tyres are taking it a step too far.
Yeah.
Hold on. I love the tyres, but I think they should be on a sort of like a retro mod type thing.
Or a car from the 1920s.
What are you going to give it, guys?
It's nice.
I don't know, I really like it.
Do you?
Whoa.
I do.
You want to give it more than that, Doddy? That's the bell.
No, I'm going to hold out.
Oh, okay.
Next up, we've got Dan's Intense Sniper. This is...
I just like the
Oh,
sign.
that's great. Oh, come on, give this on a super nice.
No, he's got it. Cool paint jobs on
good.
Intense, aren't they?
Wasn't they the intense paint?
Yeah, the paint jobs on Intense are always cool.
They do a good job. Next up, Trek Roscoe from
wow.
Bruce in
What a picture.
Eden Valley.
Great photo.
Love
cool
the
bike.
Elan Valley as well.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like a Roscoe.
Yeah.
Nice
shout.
hardtail. Nice hardtail. Well done. Next up, we've got
Aldous.
a Ragley. Sorry, I missed one. Yeah, this is Aldous' Ragley in Mexico. What are we thinking, lads? What are we thinking?
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice, yeah.
Strong cut.
Is the purple a divider then for you guys?
It's the
I don't
purple
mind
pedals
it.
as well.
I like it. I like it.
I like purple.
I think it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Next up, we have got another Ragley.
Reaching.
Oh, I really like it. I like the Tamils. I like the green frame.
I feel bad
Orange
because
force.
I prefer this Ragley over the last one. Oh, it makes me feel awful. But John, I like your Ragley. It's nice.
Yeah, these big old orange foxes as well. They look massive on that, actually, those big foxes.
Yeah,
That looks like a fun bike.
it's got an
Party
awful lot
bike.
going for it.
Yeah.
Go on, give it
Go
a
on. Nice.
Well done, well done. Next up, this one I put in for
Yes.
Doddy because I thought he'd make that noise.
Yeah. Oh.
I thought he would.
Ooh.
Doddy, tell us about it.
Nice
What do you
it
think?
is.
It's Jesse's
This
lovely
is a full
bike
Moxie,
dream.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice looking bikes. Replacement for a Banshee Spitfire. Still there, it's a progressive frame, nice and slack up front there. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? I like those slender seat stays.
Yeah.
Do you require...
I think it's got to get a bell.
Yeah, go on,
It's got to get him a
go
bell.
Go on.
Lovely. Also for Doddy, this is an
Whoa.
Alex. This is Alex's
Whoa.
2001
Oh, dear.
Baron Rock Springs. This thing's gross.
we're not gonna need this. I hate it. I'm sorry, Alex.
I'm
Why did you
sorry.
direct this one at me?
Oh man, look at it.
Wow.
It's so short.
The bottom
and-
bracket's 14
It's
foot
so
in the air.
short. It's so high. It's like
I love the retroness, but
I wonder if any part of that is rear suspension modified to give 160mm travel apparently didn't care about the head angle of the BB.
Wow, Alex.
So you've jacked it up. That's what's going on.
I remember having some Marzocchi Junior tees as well.
Those frames worked well. They were decent bikes. I'm unsure about the colour.
The colour's all he's unsure about.
Of everything on there.
Okay, all right, let's not give it a super nice on pure principle, the fact that you've not cut your derailleur cable down.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's the only
Alex,
problem with it.
You are so close, so close, but thanks for sending it in. Nick with his stiff squatch in Edinburgh.
His stiff squatch.
Now, you know what? I quite like this because I appreciate that he's really gone with the tan walls, the
Brown
tan
saddle,
grips, the
yeah.
brown saddle. He's even put in some brown chain stay protection. It might be too much. What do we think, lads?
I think that the front mudguard might be on backwards.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
It's nice, though.
And there goes the bell.
Oh.
And there it goes. You can't get it super nice when you put your mudguard on the wrong way around.
But the colour of that frame is really, whatever that's called, like pistachio or something, it's really nice.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. It is nice. It is nice. So thanks for sending that in, Nick.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to see your bike on the Dirt Shed Show? Don't know why you wouldn't, because it's a blooming good place to be. And you might get a super nice, which you can basically, it's like printing money in a bike park. You take your bike there and you get coffees given to you. I promise. That's definitely true.
How it works.
It's not true. So, thank you very much. Uploader is there for you to play with. Guys, thanks very much. Good chat today. It's good to hear that you're human and you've made mistakes.
I've got a great idea.
Go on.
Uh-oh.
We should do Bike Vault live.
Bike Vault live.
Next time we go somewhere that we're together, or at least there's at least 2 or 3 of us, let's record a live Bike Vault. Come and show us your bikes.
We're going to a bike park tomorrow.
Uh-oh. A pretty big one.
Prepare yourself, people. Guys, until next week, I hope I'll see you then. See you guys on the next show. Make sure you love, like, and share. But for now, let's just give a round of applause to Rich and Doddy. They're doing it. They're actually doing it.
Thank you. Thank you.
They're doing it.
I'm gonna blush.
Doddy's actually blushing. They're not really doing it.